Yeah. What's good, YouTube? J. Jones back. Hey. Boy, was a lot that went down this weekend. Boy, they turned it up. I was like, hey. Today, I think y'all know what today is. Today, we got to have a real and honest conversation. I'm going to be transparent, too. I'm going to keep it a bean. Y'all know I've always been like that, man, when it comes to anything. I'm going to just say it how it is, bro. Tell the truth, and, you know, we can form our own opinions from there. But firstly, I hope you're doing well. It's Monday. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you had a great weekend, staying safe, staying prayed up. It's a crazy time. We still got to stick together, man. Love on your people. Do as much as you can for the universe, and just keep things rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your confidence. Know that whatever you're going through, you will be okay. And you just got to keep grinding. You just got to keep grinding, man. And make sure you're showing the love to those who show you love. You feel me? But now we do got to talk about something interesting, I guess you can say. And I want to give a shout out to, who is this? I think it's 1v1 Hoops. We got to give a shout out to 1v1 Hoops. I haven't seen this video, but I feel like they did a pretty good job from, like, you know, just watching the little preview or whatever that they be showing of breaking everything down. Because I just didn't want to talk about the last game like everybody. I kind of want to go through the whole event to kind of shed a little, I guess, light, or to just give an opinion on, you know, some of these things that's happening in the community. Briscoe quits after getting cooked. We heard that. I watched Dev's video. His video was like 40 minutes long. I watched the event on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I watched it. It was a lot, man. It was a lot. So I'm going to be kind of pausing throughout this. I'm going to share my thoughts. You can share yours. And, you know, after this, we'll move on from it. Put your hands up. I hope you're doing well out there, man. Shout out if you're out here, man. You know, it's not by coincidence you're supposed to be here. And I appreciate you. Wings on me. Wings on three. 1, 2, 3. Wings. See what they talking about real quick.
Y'all want me to be honest? All right, be honest.
Hell yeah, we want you to be honest there.
Jersey, New York, how many y'all say, man, like, don't hate me for saying this? That was cool.
Hey. Okay, let's start here. Lamar Peters. Now, I was told to do a prediction video, and I wish I would have, because I really didn't get a game wrong. I'm going to keep it a bean. I didn't get one game wrong. Now, Lamar and JQ. Lamar is just a tough check in general. Physical, can handle it, can shoot it, talk a lot of stuff, can be a little intimidating if you don't know what you're doing in this space. JQ just entering, he's nice, bro. They both played at the D1 level, they nice. But you got to have a different mentality when you in this space. And I really don't think that the people be thinking like this, bro. I really do think, like, especially on this side. Let's have a real conversation. I said we were. The off the dribble ball, this life side is a little different from the next chapter side. It is. The off the dribble side gonna be more trenches. It's a little more trenchy, bro. It is. TNC, a little more, it's not quite like this. They've cleaned it up a lot. Some of the things that happens on this side based off the personalities, just naturally not gonna happen on the next chapter side because they're branded differently. Off the dribble, a little more street, a little more trenches. I ain't gonna lie. I like it though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I do, because it does take me back to how hooping was when I grew up. It do, bro. You never knew when we were hooping if you were going to have to box or just come to hoop. I can call some homies and they'll tell you, yeah, man, Jay used to have us at all these places and we were just hooping. Like, but that's like, I don't know, bro. It's hard to explain. Like, that's how we knew in the city, how we wanted, in the video, how we wanted to get better. Like, so it's the same type of vibe over here. Not saying that that's not a thing on the next chapter side, but it's just a little different. And I know y'all can probably see that and feel that. And they're both platforms are doing a good job, but we still gotta get there with this side. So let me say that. Now going back, I say that to say Lamar is a real, like, dog. Like, you can tell, like, when you know, like, you can kind of tell. I just don't think, like, a lot of people who are trying to enter the space and just try to run it up real quick, you running into people who are just a little different in the space, bro. And Lamar is one of them. So I kind of figured he was gonna beat JQ, just a little more physical. And just got a lot more size, bro. And he's just a little more familiar with the space now, which matters. Easy money, if you ask me. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think it was going to be that much of a challenge. Now, I thought it was dope that JQ took the game. I think he a better fives player. Boy, he had a crazy in and out spin when he was in Alabama. Like, I do think he a better fives player. Like, but It's just different in ones, bro.
Lamar money line.
It's just different in ones. Right now, everything is calm. Everybody chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Huh. Hey. See, that don't even look that difficult. That don't look that difficult. I like the answer. I remember this. I like the answer. Everybody was like, okay. But they kept it like it didn't get too wicked. It really didn't get too wicked, bro. Much respect. Showed him some love after. You know what I'm saying? If you saw the game, then you saw like, yeah, bro. He just, you know, JQ pretty much saying, yeah, I gotta tap in with the space a little more. I gotta get better. And I respect that. So, you know. GG's, good game. Good game, but everyone knew LP was going to win. LP in shape and has experience in 1v1s. JQ is too small. I'm saying the same. He was too small, especially for someone like LP. Marcus T throws shots at JQ. See, I don't want to make it too soap opera though. Like, I ain't trying to be tough. Like, at the end, it's still just hoops. So, you know. But I don't see it like that. But it ain't like, it's almost like that's what was supposed to happen. Like, I don't know if y'all believe in certain things, bro, but like, the universe gonna speak too. Like, you can't just come in somebody's space unless you really on timing like that and think you finna just, it just can't work. It don't work, bro. He didn't have too many games at this point and been grinding like on this side to just be beat. He putting in too much work. Bro, it's hard. Bro, when you putting in work for real, come on, bro. It's hard. Sometimes you suffer defeat, but your chances are high when you putting in real work. And we seen it. Hey, Lamar putting in real work. Now, this was the game of the night. They match up very well. Uncle Scoob, tough win against Frank Nitty. Frank Nitty is a little older. I think he even said, like, yo, this is my last time doing something like this. Like, I'm chilling. I honestly thought he felt a little pressure to play. I don't think he wanted to play for real. I think he didn't mind playing, but he kind of in a space where he felt like he ain't got nothing to prove, really. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. I get that, too, where you kind of feel like the people are pressuring you to do certain things, because I've been in that. I've been in a situation like that where it's like, y'all want me to do this, bro, but it's like, I ain't going to really gain as much as y'all think I will by doing this. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like I'm a duck if I don't do it. I feel like that's kind of the space that y'all put him in. He wasn't necessarily trying to just be involved like that, but it just kind of transitioned and happened. But I thought he performed well. Uncle Scoob just one of them, bro. Again, experience, beat some of the best, just not going, bro. He just got a different mentality. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what allowed him to win. Good game, though. Good game. This is my favorite game, over the top. I don't know how he created that much. I remember that. I was like, how he get to the paint from there? Look at, hey, he had that walk when you got that walk, and you know what time it is. You know it. Everything tense. Neck not moving. 10 hut, military. That's the military walk. That means you locked. Spin move, spin back. Good block. Ooh, they just alike though. Them builds similar. Nesco and I ain't gonna lie, this was embarrassing. I think he was what, 30-1? And he wore number 30. Cooked him up. Ty Lawson. I know you was probably just there to make some bread. It was kind of the same way when I think Dev threw his event and he had the NBA guy come through there. They ain't taking it too serious, but it's like, at the same time, don't disrespect the person you playing. 30-1 is crazy. It's GG's Ty Lawson, bro. Go on, move on, bro. You go on, move on. I would never come out. I would never do this again. Your heart ain't in it. His heart ain't in it. Nesco heart in it. He still got something to prove. Back to the. Oh, he jumped over him. I don't know if I remember that.
Let me ask Frank though.
I don't know if I remember that.
Frank, can I get your... All right.
That was a good game, though, bro.
From my perspective, I didn't close the game. But also, from my perspective, did you hear the whole gym boo the refs?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to leave it at that. I ain't blaming on nothing. I was up 29-20. I should have won. What? Oh, my game. This game. Oh.
That was another thing, which we'll get into, I guess. The refs, it's hard on them refs, man. That's another reason why I think we got to give the next chapter refs, we got to give them their props because they do be keeping the game under control, but it's just different, bro. Like, you kind of know you can't come over there to the next chapter side and be on that. You just know. It's put together differently. Yeah, y'all know. Yeah, no, it was a different type of, it was different vibes out here, but I'm just talking. Okay, oh, so this is, Nitty's face. Excuses just spawned out of nowhere. Yeah, but not even talking about his school game, but all jokes aside, it was one of the best games of all time. Very close indeed. Damn, I'm reading pretty good. And had a great comeback. Nitty was not a fan of the refs, and I agree. I agree with that too. Yeah, we know that. I didn't think Bruce played bad though. It's just Zay, bro. I watched the 1v1 the other day with Zay where it was filmed like we was in 2016. Damn, that's tough. And he was going fed. That means Zay just don't care like that. He is. Shout out to Zay, School, Bruce, and Nas. Yeah, they did their thing. Yep. Ty Lawson, you're done. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, slow step. Bye. It was just nothing he could do, it feel like. Nesco was just on different time, and he was embracing the moment so much. It just seemed like Ty Lawson was just dreading to do it. He just wanted a little quick bag. Like, you can play better defense than that. But he was just kind of he didn't care really. But not caring will get you beat. Oh, my spin move, lays. Not caring will get you beat. Heart ain't in it, bro. And he in the crowd with it. I told y'all. Look. I told you. He did though.
Man, I told you what I was coming to do. I said 30-10 and scored 1, man. All that trolling shit, all that internet shit, all that telling me it's levels, nigga, ain't none of that, nigga. I love myself. I go wherever by myself, nigga. I get the job done. 31. I'm the real deal. What y'all talking about?
Yep. I don't think he was trying that much. Putting himself out there, Nesco is the goal. All right, here we go. Now, you guys kind of know what happened. Game didn't end. Crowd was going crazy. As much as I want to make it seem like it was a bad situation, it was kind of an expected situation. I don't know how many people play against somebody in their home city, like Jersey, New York, all of that over there on that side, and they just walk out like, I don't want to say normal, but like it's gonna be something, bro. Anytime I've hooped in New York, it's usually something, bro. Something. They just don't go like that. And I saw a lot of people who actually said the same thing. Like, yeah, they had a little event or many events out there where they knew, like, we ain't finna let our guy lose. Now, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a bean. If I'm in my city and the people got my back like that, then hey, we up. Because it shows, like, how much respect you got in your city, bro. Like Briscoe respecting his city. From what I heard, it's always packed when he hooping. Always. So the fact that your people got your back like that, for real, man, says a lot. Now, if you Nas, you kind of in a tough spot because You playing somebody else at their spot, and it's kind of like, you know what you got to go against. And he was down for that. And he was doing well. And he was up. But I do think the refs took the game, and the people took the game from him. I'm just being real, bro. They did. They did. But to me, it's just expected to be that way. You know what I'm saying? They killed his momentum. They did. Briscoe made some tough shots. He was walking his way back. They saw that and shifted the game. And on a different side, again, I watched some of these videos. They saying they threaten the refs to get beat up, get stabbed if you don't make the right call. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of money behind the scenes where they gambling, placing the bets. Like, it's a lot of intangibles. Brothers ain't trying to just lose like that. Brothers ain't trying to just go out like that. So you got to understand, hey, you should know what's about to happen in these type of situations. I don't think it was a way to avoid this. I'm going to be honest. I was actually impressed that the event went as smooth as it did until this long. I thought something would pop off. People be so rowdy. I thought it would pop off before this. They went a long time, bro. They went a long time. I'm going to keep it a bit. I'm like, seriously. They could have been on this from the jump. I thought they were going to be on this from the jump. So I think it just got too, I think Nas just got it too out of hand, like too fast, bro. Like he just started dominating a little too fast that the people couldn't react the way that they want to or normally would. But then Briscoe started to make a little comeback. Refs started to get involved. The people said, oh, okay, we know how we can shift this. Boom, boom, boom. Man, it was one scene where Trey Duval, man, he went up for the lay. It was after they had called it. He whooped it. He got the block too. So you know, like, that tells you, like, nah, I'm here with my people. I'm here with my boys. And the last call, although crowd was there, the crowd been there. That's a turnover. That's a turnover, bro. It is. It is. So I get it both ways. Briscoe is another one who I feel like didn't want to necessarily do it. He was saying the whole time that his levels, I think that was taken out of context too, where it was like, I ain't trying to come over here to say I'm trying to take over your lane. I'm just saying understand that there is levels to what we do. And by levels, he meant I'm a 5-on-5 guy. I played at Kentucky. I'm overseas. You not on the same level as me. Stick to where you're at. A lot of people took that as disrespect because it's like, nah, it's like, no, I can be in the same category as you, bro. Like, I could go overseas. We play in the big three. You know what I'm saying? I could do the same things that you do. So he had an argument, and that's why I think they bumped heads. But to Briscoe's point, I don't think you ain't got an argument with a lot of people in the space. It just happened to be against Nas, who is one of the best in the space. You feel me? So what he was saying, I don't think was taken, like it shouldn't have been directed towards Nas, but they had that little thing where they was going back and forth, and that's what kind of led up to it. And I'm gonna be real, I do think still that it is levels, bro. Like Nas and Briscoe on the same level, but from an overall like space, like we do, like the 1v1 stuff is cool, but it is a different level. Like when we talking like professional basketball players. Like real ones. And they ain't always going to be nice at ones, bro. They just not. Professional basketball players not always going to be nice at ones. LeBron ain't going to be the best at ones. I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron came out here and y'all say he got 3 dribbles. Bro, I think y'all would be so shook at how it would look against some people. I really do. No bull. Because he's an overall player. And I think sometimes that's what we miss, bro. So I ain't trying to, I think our space is the best that it's been ever. But when you talking the highest level that they be talking, bro, it is levels. It's always going to be levels. But that don't mean disrespect our level, though. So that was kind of why they were bumping heads. And Dev was saying, like, Briscoe is an introvert. I'm an introvert. I get that. He didn't really seem like he wanted to do it. He was just like, man, I'm going to just try to prove it. And it didn't go well. It didn't go well because this is Nas's space. This is Rob and them space. This their space, bro. You can't just come over here and try to run their space, even if you think there is levels. This their space. He the top 1v1 guy. Rob is another one. He a top 1v1 guy. I think he was just. I think the media got him too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got him to play. And he was getting a little embarrassed, and the crowd stepped in. That's all it was. That's all it was. If I'm getting blew out, crowd step in for me. Said he was getting a lot of breaks. He was getting a lot of breaks. Played 3 dribbles. He played by Nas. I mean, not Nas. Nas played by Briscoe's rules. 3 dribbles. They not doing 4. 13-4. Open up. Step. I think he was surprised at how good Nas is, man. He didn't expect it to go like this. He got elbowed and in the lip or something. Lip busted. Man, that man Nas was going fed, bro. He was going off. Well, that's what say Nas was cooking the F out of Briscoe, and then everyone started swarming the court. They had to give Briscoe like 25 breaks. I'm not joking. It was chaos. Just watch this.
There is no more room in here, bro.
They start pushing up. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm surprised it went this long, bro. I thought it was gonna be like this from the jump. I heard they were pouring water on the court too. Nas slipped. They called a turnover on him, and it was water on the court. That was a turnover though, and that's a turnover, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it is. It is. You can't. Any other time it's a turnover. Why wouldn't it be now? Where I think they felt some type of way is they feel like Briscoe could have controlled and was like, hey, y'all scoot back, this and that. I'm torn on that one. What they do, 6-7. What y'all do that? I'm torn on that one, bro. That don't necessarily mean that they gonna scoot back if he say it. Maybe he could have told him. But if they got money on the line, bro, I don't know. They probably like, man, hey, whatever, nigga. You finna win this for me. That was the vibe. You finna win this for me. Forget what you got going. That was the vibe. See what he said.
Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all want me to be honest? All right, be honest. Jersey, New York, how many of y'all see, man, like, don't hate me for saying this. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. It's on camera. He was flying until what? The crowd started getting on the court. I'm getting texts.
Yeah.
I'm getting texts from people saying that people on the baseline was doing what they was doing, and then they was looking at Briscoe every time, and then get back on the court after every stop play. It was purposely planned, and from what I heard, this is what happens sometimes. Now,
damn.
Everybody wants to know why.
Hey,
he controlled himself well too. Didn't get too angry. Didn't look to fight. Was poised the whole time. The whole time. From multiple breaks. They said he fouled multiple times when they both were being physical. It was just a tough one. I thought he handled it well.
To the crunch for a nigga that shouldn't even be in the gym with him. I had him 1 point to taking the lead for winning the game. And I poked the ball out. You can see it on video. We're going to post a video. And he didn't want to get the ball up because he was scared I was going to end the game. And he didn't want to pay that money. He still wanted to pay that money. I don't know who. So, you know, I did all I could do. You know, I can't really. When I slipped at the top of the key on the wet spot, I gave the ball up.
He did.
I did like the 17, 18 free throws that he shot to stay in the game. I still came and played every possession. So, you know, I couldn't make a shot down the stretch, but I was going to find a way to win. So, it was just.
So basically, long story short, he didn't want to. Do you feel like you won at that 29-20?
Yeah. If the ref call a call and you don't want to you don't want to take the ref's call and you quit and it's game point and I'm up, I don't know how else to explain it.
Do you think the crowd did that on purpose?
Oh yeah, I think they was nervous.
Crowd for sure did that.
I had a couple good shots at the end that I could have made, and I was getting good looks. At the end of the day, like, I just wasn't making them, but they gave me a rest, so I was going. It was a dog fight, man. I was tired, you know. It was down to the wire, but I was gonna figure out a way to win, like I always do. You know what I'm saying? So that stop was, he was rolling. I got a stop when I needed to. I got all the stops I needed. He had 28 for a little bit. I got all the stops I needed to win the game.
I thought he was going to close it out when he took that jump shot, but you could just tell his legs were gone.
I'm not like, you can do nothing more. You did what you're supposed to do. Well, so my question, I know a lot of people like speaking against Nas. What did he do wrong? Like, what else could he have done to finish the game off? Like, I think that he played through every foul, so did Briscoe.
That's what they gonna say. Like, he had 29 too long. He gotta finish that. Man, that momentum is a real thing. I agree in the sense, like, you gotta get a bucket, but you going against a lot, bro.
I can't even interview Dave right now. He is livid. He is livid. Who else?
B.O.B. is crazy. Is that it? Okay. All right. Quick little recap. I didn't mean to talk as long as I did. Just kind of want to share my thoughts, and hopefully they weren't too scattered, because I am. Normally when I'm doing something like this, I'll be coming with the bloop, bloop, bloop. But I was just like, nah, I'm just going to get on here and speak. But to me, as bad as this seems, it's actually not that bad, bro. It's really not that bad. To me, it should have been expected. Now you get the opportunity to go back and know what you should do differently. I think you got to have a neutral site, which I'm sure they talked about. I think this is only going to make the space bigger. And I think from a pro perspective, it gives people an opportunity to see you can't just come into this space, bro. Like, you can't just, I feel you with the levels from a basketball standpoint. Like, what level did you reach? And that's what I feel like a lot of pros be saying. Like, what level did you reach that makes you feel like you can be on my level? And I get that. Like, I get that from a pro perspective, because it's like, if you didn't make it to NBA and you in a big time overseas like league, and I didn't make it to that level, then you right. Like, you do have a level, like there is levels. Your level is technically above mine, right? But when you think about the 1v1 space, it's different levels in the 1v1 space. And I don't think that's what they consider all the time. Like, it's not just YouTube basketball like that anymore. Like, it's starting to shift a little bit. When we came up, it was YouTube basketball. We did sneakers. We kind of stayed to ourselves. We participated in SneakerCon events. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was straight. Then you had a better argument. Now you have people who have the ability to play overseas. They just chose to go this route. And it's starting to clash with people, because they making decent bread over here too. Nas can play in an overseas league, bro. Really? Did he play at Kentucky? No. So is that what you're saying? Like, it's different levels? Because at that point, I get it. It is different levels, but it's just different in the space. And I think people are starting to wake up to that now. You know, these guys who played in the league and played overseas kind of, you know, be talking down on the space sometimes, but not knowing what it's like when you in there for real. Not knowing that when you go into 30, it's real tiring. And you got to kind of put your pride aside at times to say, nah, these guys are doing something that I know I wouldn't be the best at. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't nothing wrong with that. And I think sometimes we just get a little too prideful with each other. But to be honest, this is not bad, bro. This is only going to make the space bigger. I'm like, you know how many people talking about this, bro? So, although it seems like it's such a bad game and they weren't able to finish, now they got to work out all that other stuff with the money and the betting. That's on them. But from a marketing standpoint, from a space standpoint, everybody grew. It's doing well for our channels. You see everybody talking about it. I saw some random dude who screen recorded the games. He getting 11 to 15K per game. So it's drawing a lot of attention to the space. So that was a good thing, man. So sometimes we just got to look at it a little differently. Like, the space is getting crazy. Not just off the Dribble Ballers Life TNC, but just like ones in general on YouTube. It's only becoming, you know what I'm saying? It's becoming better. And it's situations like this that really help us. Like, it's okay to play these former college guys, and they starting to see, like, oh, no, this is different. I got to really get in the lab. Yeah, bro, that's what we've been saying. This like professional hoops on this side now. This, if you playing the right guy. So that's just my thoughts, man. I wouldn't take it too serious. I can't even say it was the worst game ever. Like, I see a lot. It wasn't the worst game ever. I ain't gonna lie. The game was entertaining. Bro, we got to expect stuff like this. You got to expect, like, now it's going to get a little hectic. Briscoe outside in his city is going to get a little hectic. Feel me? When Bron showed up and he played at the Drew, it got a little hectic. Like, you got to know. Like, sometimes it's just going to get like that, bro. It's just going to get like that. Now, I like it because I like trench work. I like trench talk. I don't know. I just really do, bro. I really do, so. But GG's, man. Hopefully, I cleared some of that up for those who wanted my thoughts. Do I want to see a rematch? Not really. Nah, I think they should I think both of them proved what they should to each other. I think Nesco proved that he could be in the space if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But he got some, you got to be a little more humble about the space. I think that was proven. I think Nas can prove that he was on the same level as Briscoe in this space. You know what I'm saying? And he's willing to do whatever it takes to get it done. And you just can't come over here talking crazy. So I think sometimes dogs, bro, and it's one of those things, they may not get along right now. Hey, I don't like you right now. They gonna look back, bro, and be like, nah, we really was on some different timing back then. You feel me? It's gonna take a little bit. Sometimes you just gotta see. You just gotta work it out with somebody. Like, sometimes you just gotta duke it out, bro. They just duked it out. So let that be what it is. Rob gotta play somebody. I think they setting it up with some other dude that I'm not too familiar with, but he's a pro apparently. Rob, get rid of him. Set up the Nas versus Rob. That's all you do, bro. It's good marketing, bro. I'm telling you, they setting it up. Pay-per-view it. Your excellency, y'all hit them up. It's happening, bro. It's happening. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just holler if you need me. I can help y'all with the marketing. I went to school. I got you. But nah, man, I hope y'all doing well, man. I'm rambling. This 35 minutes long. I appreciate y'all. Stay safe, man. Just enjoy the space. Don't take it too like, I want my money back. Don't get your money back. It was 4 other games that they gave you that was good. That's well worth it. Just let the bread go. $20. I know time's hard. You know what I'm saying? Government shut down. We'll get $20 back. We'll get the 20 back. Believe me. Something gonna happen. We gonna get $20. Just chill on that. Enjoy the space. And they let them work it out how they do. GG's, jerks. I'll see y'all. Love y'all. I'm out. Peace, jerks. I'm out.